My name is Ellen Jones, and I have had the pleasure of serving as the Class of 2020's Treasurer. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Hello, my name is Madeline Turner, and as the 2020 Senior Class Vice President, it is my pleasure to welcome all graduates, parents, visitors, faculty, and esteemed guests attending this year's commencement ceremony. Our special guests include Carroll County Schools Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Dr. Christy Teal, Director of High Schools and Assessment, Dr. Travis Thomas, Board of Education members, Mr. Clayton Kerbo, and Mr. Brian Turner, who is also my dad. In addition, the Central High School administrators with us today are Principal Jared A. Griffiths and Assistant Principals Ms. Cheryl Clark, Mr. Chuck Robinson, and incoming Assistant Principal Mr. Zach Cooper. Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I've only ever made one B in my whole high school career, and that was in online public speaking. So I guess we'll see how this speech goes. First and foremost, I want to be sure to thank God for allowing me to get this far, for blessing all of us here, and for blessing me with such amazing people along the way. High school has been a huge learning experience for all of us, and I've learned some pretty important lessons over the years. So I would like to take a moment to recognize a few of the most memorable lessons. The first one is something that I learned from the great Rhonda, or as you all know her, Jane Lyons. I will always remember her teaching us the KISS method in her chemistry class, which stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. That has grown very near and dear to my heart, as I often do not keep it simple, stupid. The second one comes from Mr. Ricky Murphy. He taught us that it takes 21 days to make a habit, whether that be a good one or a bad one. But in his classroom, this habit was to put your phone on your desk. Every time I sat down in his class, I instinctively put my phone on my desk. Half the time I didn't even think about it, my phone would just appear there. But that's how strong and effective our habits can be. It's what we instinctively do without thinking, which is why it's so important to have good habits. The third one comes from my soccer coach, Miss Ashley Hart. She has pushed us further than we ever imagined, and she has encouraged us in both soccer and life. One of her favorite phrases to yell at us while we were dying, running, was finish strong. Even though we felt like we couldn't take another step, she still encouraged us to run as fast as we could across the finish line. This taught me to do the same in life as well. No matter what we do, we must always finish strong. Our senior year has been a great example of this. We all could have quit once it didn't go how we expected, but we didn't. We kept going and fought our way here to this moment because the end goal was way more important to us than what we had to go through to get to it. Lastly, I have some wise words from Coach Riggins. Countless times in class, he would say, "There are no solutions, only trade-offs." But the more that I heard it, the more I realized how much this applies to every aspect of life. We have no solutions, we only have options. We might sacrifice a cupcake for a healthier snack because we want to lose a few pounds, or we might sacrifice our free time to play a sport or join a club so that we can be a part of something bigger. Whatever we choose to do is a trade-off for something else, and we are constantly sacrificing one thing for another. But these trade-offs are what make us who we are. When someone makes a financial or economic decision, they must consider how it will affect every aspect negatively or positively. We must think the same way in our own lives. So I challenge you to ask yourself these questions. What am I sacrificing? Is it worth it? How will this affect me and those around me later on? One last thing before I sit back down. Sam Connerly told me to wish Miss Lyons a huge happy birthday, so make sure you tell her happy birthday today. Thank you all, and God bless.
Hey everybody, I'm Colby Sales, the senior class president, and today I will be sharing my final morning announcements with you. Parents, this is a glimpse into what your kids have heard every morning, Monday through Friday, for the past 4 years. Here we go. Good morning, Central High School! The mission of Central High School is to provide all students with educational opportunities through a challenging curriculum which meets the needs of a diverse school community. Teachers, please check dress code, have students toss all food and drinks from outside vendors. Speaking of outside vendors, it is about hot out here. I need a Chick-fil-A sweet tea. David Daniels, where are you at? Spit out gum and remove all headgear, except your caps. Graduates, you'll need those in just a second. Put cell phones away as you enter class. Students may not wear earbuds or headphones in the hallways. Today's big shout out goes to the faculty and staff. Signing tardy slips, cooking Crispitos, sweeping floors, high fives, making us get out of our cars in the mornings, and ultimately treating us as if we were your own children. You have supported us through happy and sad times, and more recently, a pandemic. Thank you for teaching us more than just the curriculum. Our second shout out goes to the Sales family. They're right over there. Without your constant love and support, I wouldn't be standing here today. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I did it, Mama. And today's final super big shout out goes to the class of 2020. I think I speak for all of us when I say this is not what we had anticipated. We expected to walk into school together on August 7th, 2019 and graduate together on May 30th, 2020. But here we are on June 20th, finally getting our diplomas that we have all worked so hard for. I know the majority of the memories of the class are going to be of the longest senior skip day ever, digital learning, toilet paper hoarding, and quarantining. However, I know that the class of 2020 is so much more than this memory. We have built friendships, cheered loud, crammed for chemistry tests, and learned what it means to be a true Central Lion. After school today, we'll be high school graduates. So as the famous Leslie Jordan once said, what are y'all doing? And as always, we are one community, one family, and one pride. Signing off one last time, Senior Class President Colby Sales.
Good morning, everyone. I can't tell you how much of an honor it is for me to be speaking to you today. Anyone that knows me knows that public speaking is something I've always had a lot of trouble with, so bear with me, please. I'll keep it short and sweet. Graduates, all of us here today have worked so hard for the last 4 years. High school wasn't easy for any of us. I am proud to be a part of the graduating class of 2020, and I know that everyone in the stands and everyone watching from home is even prouder of us. Graduating amidst a global pandemic isn't something everyone can say they did. And although it has caused us to miss out on so much, so many small moments with the friends we'll probably never see again, so many jokes we would have made in class, playing our opponents on the track, court, or field, and so many goodbyes, we haven't let that bring us down. Our generation is strong. We work hard and accomplish our goals. We stand up for what we believe in, and most importantly, we never slow down. We are all capable of doing great things, and I have faith that we will. Great things don't have to be big, and as cliche as it sounds, I think the greatest thing you can do is be kind. Help someone out, make someone smile, stand up for the people who can't stand up for themselves, and stand up to the people who are needlessly cruel. There's no place for that, and I sincerely hope we can be the ones to fight it. While not all of us will go on to cure cancer, make a groundbreaking discovery, or be the first person to land on Mars, every single one of us has it within ourselves to be kind. We can make a difference, and I believe we will. Most people sit back and let life happen, but we take life by the horns and do what we want. I don't know all of you, but I do know that I love you. Growing up with you all has been a blessing, and I can't wait to see how we will change the world.
As principal of Central High School, it is my pleasure to recognize members of the class of 2020 who have been selected for outstanding honors. The following students were chosen for these accolades based on their academic achievements and their contributions to the school community. First, our salutatorian. Our first honor is for the class salutatorian. The salutatorian is the individual who earns the second highest grade point average in their graduating class. This year's salutatorian follows in a long line of famous salutatorians such as Carrie Underwood, Alicia Keys, Tim McGraw, and most recently, Miss Anna Hanley and Miss Emma Yarborough. Please join me in honoring our 2020 salutatorian, Courtney Madison Collins. Our next honor is for the valedictorian. The valedictorian is the student who has earned the highest grade point average of all students in the graduating class. In keeping with the time-honored tradition, Central High School recognizes the student achieving the highest level of academic achievement. Please help me honor the 2020 valedictorian, Miss Anna Louise Carnes. The following awards are traditionally given to recognize outstanding members of each graduating class. Our first set of awards are given to honor students in the area of leadership. Both recipients demonstrate the qualities of enthusiasm, integrity, loyalty, and have great communication skills. The first recipient is our senior class president. The second is our presidential scholar candidate and an amazing softball player. Please help me congratulate the 2020 Leadership Award recipients, Mr. Colby Sells and Ms. Shirley Sharp. The Citizenship Award is presented to students who demonstrate loyalty to Central High School. Simply put, the students receiving citizenship awards are willing to share their time assisting others without recognition. Both students understand what being part of the Lyon family is all about and have certainly made our school a better place. Please help me recognize and congratulate the 2020 Citizenship Award recipients, Ms. Janae Beverly Jackson and Mr. Blaze Edward Virgil. The Service Award is given to students who give from the heart yet expect nothing in return. These students lose themselves in the service to others and have discovered great happiness in doing so. It is through service that we learn to work for a cause and not for the applause. Please help me recognize this year's 2020 Service Award recipients, Miss Ellen Marie Jones and Miss Julia Claire Wilkins. The attendance award is given to a student who has maintained perfect attendance throughout his or her time at Central High School. Today, I have the honor of awarding the Perfect Attendance Award to Brianna Nicole Adams. She must not have gotten the message on the senior skip days. Achievement, as defined by Google, is a thing done successfully, typically with effort, courage, or skill. Our 2 Achievement Award recipients have combined all 3, bringing honors and accolades to themselves and Central High School. The first recipient is our star student, earning the highest score on the SAT in her graduating class. The second recipient has earned numerous honors in the area of music and engineering. Please help me congratulate the 2020 Achievement Award recipients, Ms. Courtney Lynn Vance and Mr. Kenji Yano Trumbull. Our final award is the Faculty Cup. Each year, the faculty votes for one student who represents the best characteristics and qualities of the students in the senior class. Being chosen as the recipient of the Faculty Cup is the highest compliment Central High School teachers can give one of our graduates. Today's honoree exemplifies the qualities we look for in a Central High School legacy. This student has a kind and gentle spirit. This student is everyone's friend and genuinely cares about our Lion family. Today, we salute our Faculty Cup recipient and thank him for being a blessing to our Central Lion family. Please help me congratulate Mr. Colby Sells. Parents, guests, and students, the time has come to present these candidates for graduation with their diplomas. As principal of Central High School, I've been authorized to certify that the students seated before you have met all requirements set forth by the state of Georgia and the Carroll County Schools Board of Education for the documents they will receive today. Parents and guests, each student before you has earned the highest honor Central High can bestow. Please be courteous so each student and their special guests can hear individual names called. I tell you thank you in advance for that. Assistant Principal Ms. Cheryl Clark will have the honor of reading graduation candidates' names. Students, please come forward to be announced and to receive your diplomas. Parents and guests, please hold your applause so everyone can hear names as they are called. And then let's celebrate in one loud, raucous cheer at the end for all of them. Thank you. And let's get this thing started.
Anna Louise Carnes with highest honors. Courtney Madison Collins with high honors. Colby Hamilton Sales. Courtney Lynn Vance. Madeline Kate Turner. Madison Ann Cook. Ellen Marie Jones. Heidi Lynn Anderson. Audrey Bridget Dunn. Abigail Caroline Long. Emily Elizabeth Brooks. Connor William Abernathy. Hope Lindy Ammons. Randall James Bailey. Anna Maria Becerra. Blaze Edward Burgel. Shelby Nicole Brackett. Shane Joseph Bruce. Vanessa Nicole Caballero. Carson McIntosh Carroll. Destiny May Carroll. Casey Michael Cassine. Stephanie Kiara Lynn Anna Cleveland. Brooke Lynn Collinger. Micah William Cochran. Morgan Elizabeth Cook. Lance Douglas Crawford. Bianca Ariana Daniel. Nakia Abrielle Daniel. Dawson Cole Davis. Caitlin Brianne Denny. Kirsten Ashanti Dietrich. Deshaun Montrell Dobbs. Jasmine Marie Dunlap. Nicole Alexandria Dunlap. Braden Christopher Donson. Jack Owen Dyer. Rebecca Lynn Idson. Jalen Marie Sue Ellis. Jamie Lynn Fountain. Angela Jewel Gentry. Riley Page George. Brendan Lee Grant. Caitlin Grace Gray. Kristen Nicole Gerdnick. Aiden Jesse Gresham. Charles Albert Griffith. Hayden Allen Hall. Samantha Joe Hancock. Elizabeth Victoria Haney. Mason Daniel Hardin. Hannah Lee Harding. Austin Cade Harris. Autumn Nicole Harrison. Ross Daniel Helton. Nicholas Thomas Hemrick. George Wesley Henderson. Alexa Holland Hooker. Katie Lynn Horsley. Tabitha Nicole Horsley. Naya Grace Houston. April Nicole Howard. Grace Lilla Holstein. Janae Beverly Jackson. Ariel Michelle Johnson. Luke Anthony Joyner. Autumn Grace Kessler. Holly Ann Lane. Molly Kate Lane. Dakota Leon Langford. Madison Ella Ruth Lathery. Garrick Ethan Lee. Joseph Dalton Lewis. Sarah Beth Lewis. Morgan Lee Littlejohn. Aurora Ann Lloyd. Casey Ann Long. Addison Grace Lyle. Jessica Nicole Massengale. Adri Alana Mitchell. Jamie Elizabeth Morgan Otten. Maya Lee Music. Alyssa Hope North. Anthony Wade Omalesi. Lindsay Elizabeth Orbick. Lindsay Taylor Phillips. Brianna Diane Perkle. Chelsea Lynn Leona Mary Pruitt. Jameer Ramirez. Luke Jackson Reed. Daniel Elijah Rivera. Sonia Jolene Rivera. Zoe Bianca Salinas. Mercedes Beatrice Sandoval Lopez. Madison Drew Scott. McKinley Taylor Scott. Jonathan Cleet Shadinger Jr. Shirley Mackenzie Sharp. Nautica Michelle Jade Simmons. Destiny Ann Smith. Robert Lyle Smith. Chloe Elise Sproul. Bailey Joe Steed. Taylor Lane Stevens. Jada Grace Swafford. Isaiah LaShawn Terry. Grant Alexander Thomas. Savannah Louise Thomas. Tiana Labria Tansley Thomason. Andrew Michael Threadgill. Sarah Elizabeth Tromza. Kenji Yano Trumbull. Angel Eduardo Velasquez. Daniel Lee Walker. Brianna Makisha Weinman. Kayla Jane Werner. Anna Jewel Whitlock. Julia Gabrielle Wilkerson. Julia Claire Wilkins. Catherine Grace Williamson. Broderick Allen Wilson. Mallory Elizabeth Wilson. Taylor Elise Worthy. J. Allen Yoder. Samira Anissa Abdurrahman Bonaparte. Jermarius Lamont Aki. Kaylee Shantae Naomi Aki. Alicia Brooke Acree. Brianna Nicole Adams. Xavier Raymond Lamar Allen. Sierra Nicole Aldred. Branson Otoniel Amaya Cummings. Nelsie's Gabriela Adina Cruz. Maximus Mardiva Kane Archer. Cameron Isaiah Armstrong. Savannah Frances Arnell. Sheena Lindsay Arrington. Cheyenne Faye Baker. Joshua Luke Baluth. Isaiah Carter Barge. Dustin Jeffrey Berry. Jack Kaylin Boltner Beverly. Lauren Elizabeth Braswell. Alden Joseph Brown. Darius Deshaun Brown. Ja'Cory Brown. Jemiah Dion Brown. Jarvis Montel Brown. Mark Keith Bernhardt III. Juan Carlos Caballero. Alexis Anne Marie Caldwell. Uriel Herdad Cardina. Bonnie Lee Carroll. Dylan Blake Carroll. Wednesday Noel Carroll. Jackson Lee Carter. Joshua Alonzo Sherman, Jr. Caitlin Diane Cole. Joshua Aaron Collins. Kayla Marie Kahn. Madison Grace Crawford. Kia Blue Curtis. Abram Shermad Daniel. Madison Lee Denby. Haley Alexis Dewberry. Nathan Lane Dewberry. Trayshawn Latrell Dobbs. Brandy Alexandra Doss. Wesley Allen Doonesbury. Miguel Esparza. Ren James Evans. Malik Antonio Favors. Abigail Page Fields. John Bradley Gabriel. Christian Felix Gomez. Ethan James George. Blake Anthony Gibson. Matthew Pitts Grant. Kiana Lachey Gray. Morgan Ivory Gray. William Bradley Griffin. Emily Grace Hackney. DeMarco Jamal Hurd. Yilmaz Heath Jr. Terry Ann Hendricks. Mercedes LaShawn Hodges. Haley Jade Hopkins. Elijah Garrett Horsley. Essence Simone Monet Hoyle. Jasmine Lindsay Hudgens. Michaela Talil Hutchinson. Rodolfo Infante Estrada. Garrett Cole Jenkins. Micaiah Gregory Johnson. Jacob Todd Eugene Kelly. Cynthia Mae Kennedy. Carol Antonio Kidd. Terry Lynn King. Justin Blake Canese. Bryce Christopher Kubicek. Randa Elise Lambert. Mason Christopher Lewis. Starla Marie Lewis. Isaiah Braylon Lloyd. Karen Grace Long. Rebecca Ivy Long. Zachary Quentin Marrow. Quentin Marrow. Nicholas Darrell Martin Jr. Jose Santos Martinez Jr. Camden Chavez McClure. Brianna Nicole McConaughey. Natasia Rashay Melson Stinson. Patrick Thomas McKell. Kason James Moorhead. Raviel Alicia Miles. Charles Kendall Miller II. Asia Lachey Mitchell. Damian Lamont Moon. Jesse David Mullis IV. Carly Elizabeth Nally. Harry Jacob Nelson III. William Jackson Schuyler Owens. Austin Lamar Peppers. Jamar Shaheem Devontae Person. Bristol Allen Phillips. Luke Robert Pointer. Lana Mackenzie Posey. Tredarius Malik Powell. Joshua Manuel Ramirez Irizarry. Nathaniel Kirk Richardson. Jamal Rashad Roberts. Drew Eileen Robinson. Haley Nicole Robinson. Christian Jacob Rogers. Christopher Scott Rogers Jr. Mason Paul Rawlings. Luis Darren Ruiz Nunez. Kobe Dylan Sambuco. Mandy Darlene Lynn Saunders. Sean Gavin Scherer V. Isabella Genesis Marie Sills. Rocio Guadalupe Sierra Lopez. Pierce Bridges Simmons. Zane Thomas Simmons. Mackenzie Ayana Simpson. Clarissa Rose Slater. Brian Jeremy Smith. Carly Ray Smith. Isaac Walker Smith. Jonathan Tyler Smith. Taylor Lawrence Smith. Taylor Elizabeth Steed. Aaliyah Priscilla Stevens. Dylan Jonathan Thomas Stokes. Haley Diana Stroop. Amelia DeLynn Sullivan. Nakaya Deshay Towns. William Sebastian Swain. Chloe Joy Nicole Taylor. Kashif Jameer Taylor. Rebecca Jordan Team. Brianna Stephanie Lee Thomas. Riza Kamal Thomas. Victoria Alexis Thomas. Devin Ray Trotty. Alexia Marie Vance. Slade Michael Vaughn. Ashley Nicole Vick. Joshua David Warren. Samuel Huntington Weaver. Caleb Mitchell Wiggins. Caitlin Danielle Wilkins. Jacoby Mantrell Williams. Gracie Lynn Williams. Colby Russell Wilson. Madison Lee Wilson. Adrienne Pearl Wood. Summer Lorraine Wood. Bishop Alexander Woods. Kaylin Laura Youngblood. Mariah Angela Nicole Davis. At this time, we want to posthumously recognize a member of the Central Lyon family and class of 2020 who passed away during her middle school years, Miss Alicia Tashawn Turner.
Seniors, my name is Madison Cook, and I'm proud to be your class secretary. Please stand for the tassel ceremony and remain in your seats. You have received your diploma. With the turning of your tassels, we take the first step into our future as official graduates of Central High School. Please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, fellow graduates of Central High School. Parents and guests, please remain in the stands as Mr. Griffiths dismisses our graduates by row. Central High School faculty will dismiss our guests after graduates have exited the field. Thank you.
Please stay in the stands until the seniors exit the field, please.